My name is Miriam Warren. I am the Publications Manager at California Bill's Automotive Handbooks and No Nonsense Fly Fishing Guidebooks. I'm also the Director at the Fisher Company, and we specialize in mergers and acquisitions for the publishing industry. Bill Fisher was my grandfather, and Bill was a visionary in the world of independent publishing. In 1999, IBPA named the Best First Book Awards in his honor shortly before he passed away. He was integral in starting the association back in the early 1980s when it was known as PMA, or Publishers Marketing Association. My grandfather began authoring and publishing books about hot rodding in the early 1950s, and several of those titles are still in print today. His family publishing companies included HP Books and Fisher Books, which were both grown to success and later sold to larger companies. Bill was the author of many automotive titles and publisher of hundreds more in a variety of nonfiction categories. Throughout his career, he insisted on finding new and different ways to approach book publishing and continually gave back to the community. He always supported new and independent publishers and gave generously of his time and expertise in the field. He was a true entrepreneur in the publishing industry and a pioneer in the illustrated trade paperback category. Bill's son, my father, Howard Fisher, and I continue to publish Bill's works, and it is always humbling to see the amazing titles being produced by today's new independent publishers.
And here are this year's finalists for IBPA's Bill Fisher Award for Best First Book from a New Publisher.
I'm so honored and thankful to be named a winner of the Bill Fisher Award for Nonfiction. Ever since learning a little bit about the fascinating career of Bill Fisher, I've wanted to be a part of this award. I would also like to thank the IBPA for this prestigious honor, and I would like to thank my family and friends for their support of what is, as I'm sure it is for many authors, a labor of love. I would also like to thank our incredibly talented designers, Jerry Takagawa and Jay Gulster, for lending their time and immense talent to this heavily illustrated book. I would also like to thank the American Battle Monuments Commission for their sincere support of this endeavor. But most of all, I'd like to thank the 72 sets of families who contributed archival materials and memories to this project. Without them, this book would not be possible. We thank them not only for sharing their stories with us, but for the immense sacrifice their families made so that others might live in peace and freedom around the world. Thank you again for recognizing Brothers in Arms.
Hi, I'm Lauren Steffi with Stony Creek Publishing, and it's a great honor to receive this recognition for our first book, The Last Trial of T. Boone Pickens. I formed Stony Creek to publish business-oriented narrative nonfiction and biographies. I couldn't have asked for a better inaugural title than The Last Trial of T. Boone Pickens, a real-life courtroom drama told through the eyes of my co-author, Krista Castaneda. It's the story of an unlikely friendship that developed between the famous oil tycoon and the lawyer he hired to represent him in what became, unexpectedly, the biggest case of his career. This award wouldn't have been possible without the incredible design talents of Tamara Deaver and Monica Thomas at TLC Book Design. I also want to thank my longtime editor, Gail Roche, and my distributor, Texas A&M University Press. The Last Trial of T. Boone Pickens will be coming out later this year in paperback, and if you'd like to learn more about this title or any of our other books, please visit stonycreekpublishing.com.
Thank you for this incredible award. As a new publisher, we're honored to be able to give a voice to a group of peaceful meditators in China who have been brutally persecuted simply for upholding their faith. This book would not have been possible without an amazing team of volunteers at our parent organization, Minghui.org. Every single day, for almost 22 years, they've stayed in contact with Falun Gong practitioners in China and documented their cases for human rights organizations and government leaders. We can only imagine the courage it took for these practitioners to get this information out of China despite the censorship and surveillance, and they've done so at great personal risk. I also know these volunteers have spent many sleepless nights working on this project. We still have a lot of work ahead of us, and we'll keep working diligently. We greatly appreciate this honor from IBPA. Thank you.